What is up, guys? It's Cooper here with another video. Yesterday I was gonna try to make a video where I was trying to do WWE entrance, but I was trying to do the exact parts I would do in the music. So I couldn't do it, so I just didn't know how to work it and stuff. But today we will be watching Scary True Horror Stories. Let me do that again. I went too fast. Scary True Horror Stories animated. So, if you don't know what these things are, they're basically like stories that are told by real people, and I believe, yes, it is really true. So, I think it's true. So basically, this is my first time actually going to watch it with y'all guys, but what they basically are, they're just like stories that are told in animation. And the real thing is they just show like pictures of what it looked like in real life. Like they would show like example, when I watched 3 True Lockdown Stories, there was like a classroom and like different things that would look like a classroom that would do that in the buildings and stuff. But remember, okay, so we're gonna watch it. So let's get right into the video. Oh yeah, before I start this video, I'm so sorry, but Llama Arts, I just subscribed to you, so y'all actually really, I think y'all actually really make good animation. And also, this video goes out to Llama Arts, so that way I won't get flagged again, like copyrighted. Let's get started.
It was approaching the end of summer, and my friends and I wanted to do some cool, mischievous things before going back to school. So, we had a genius idea one night to sneak into a nearby community pool. It was actually only a couple blocks away. It's right smack in the middle of a residential area, so instead of sitting on a main road or something, it actually just sat around a bunch of houses on a quiet road. During a hot day, the little parking lot would be full and the spot would be bustling. But at 1 in the morning, the place was of course dead. There's obviously a big fence surrounding the whole front entrance, as well as a cage that gets closed up when the place closes. So our best way was to get in through the side. We snuck into the backyard of a neighboring house and hopped the fence over to the pool. It was as easy as that. The 4 of us took off our shirts and jumped into the pool, which in retrospect wasn't smart, since any of the neighbors could have heard the splashes and just called the police.
Okay, YouTube? Please don't. Please. I'm sorry. Llama Arts, I'm not gonna give y'all that one. I won't say because y'all are just, because, you know, that's what, never mind. I don't even want to say it, but I'm not being ugly against girls. I mean, what am I even saying? Okay, let's just get to the video. That's not nasty at all. It's animated anyway, so, gosh, what am I saying? Okay, fine.
But we were dumb high schoolers.
Sorry, guys.
It was very, very dark within that whole enclosing. This pool had no lights, which is why it closed at sunset. James, Courtney, and Alyssa were on the other side of the pool, as I was just kind of doing my own thing at first, swimming around and getting my face wet.
I love doing that.
I saw Alyssa get out of the pool shortly after and run away. I swam over to see what was going on. She was just going to the water fountain, though. The 3 of us just bopped around in the water for a bit, and eventually we heard Alyssa jump back into the pool from the other side. It was too dark to see much more than her black hair covering her face.
Oh, shoot.
But just then we heard Alyssa playfully call something to us as she was walking back to the pool. The 3 of us in the pool looked at each other. I know they were doing the same thing as me, counting heads. There were 3 of us on this side of the pool, and here came Alyssa walking over to our side. So who was that on the other side? Alyssa got in, but the 3 of us were distracted, looking at the head bopping around the water across the pool. James said across the pool, "Who is that?" Not even 2 seconds later, the head went underwater and disappeared from view. We took this time to whisper to each other, mostly things like, what should we do? What if that's security? And should we run?
That ain't no security.
Suddenly I felt something grab my leg with force and tried pulling me down into the water. I kicked, splashed, and yelled for help. James came over to pull me out of the pool, while the girls were already running for it, screaming.
Oh, dang.
It wasn't until I got to the stairs
The
of
girls
the
got
pool
lucky.
that the grip on my leg was released and I was free. We hopped the same fence we climbed over to get in and ran all the way back to Alyssa's house. I was convinced that whoever that was a security guard. That is, until they literally tried to pull me under the water. We don't know what to think. There are a few possibilities. Maybe it was just another kid messing with us, maybe it was a security guard who went way too far, or most likely, it was a dangerous person who had ill intent.
Hold on, let me go back real quick. Right. Would that look like a security guard to you? Just, I mean, that, I'm not saying that it is a I don't know, but it just, because obviously it didn't show any security guards, so it probably wasn't a security guard, maybe. But if it was a security guard, then it'd be a woman, because that looks like a woman, so let's just get that. That is creepy at the ending. Okay, that is the end of the video, guys. So, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, when I paused the moment on that part of the video, I was just saying, I do apologize actually for what I did, and I really mean it, and yeah, I'm so sorry. But overall, it was a really good video. I mean, it was just a shirt. What's the point? It was just a shirt. So don't forget to subscribe to my post notification. I'll show you guys tomorrow. I'm sorry if I get you on nightmares, but I really want to watch this stuff. But okay, never mind. But don't forget to subscribe to my post notifications. I may do another one in a little bit if I want to.